I don't know who's more doped up, Pelosi or Joe. Woo! Oh boy, I tell you, what she say? You know, they're a threat to our democracy. Oh boy, we're gonna get down to business, baby. Oh, we're gonna crack open a cold one in November. This is gonna be a landslide, and I can't wait. I'm telling y'all, y'all want a good laugh, have a good time as we cover everything that is gonna happen before this landslide. This is the channel to subscribe to. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Oh boy. Oh, a threat to our democracy. Ma'am, breathe in this walkie-talkie. Breathe in this walkie-talkie, ma'am. Oh, hands behind your back. You're coming with us. 10-4, she's drunk. But ma'am, breathe in this walkie-talkie. Breathe in this walkie-talkie. Oh, we found scotch, tequila, Red Bull. Who is this for? This for Joe? Are you bringing this Red Bull for Joe? Oh boy, we found more cognac in the back trunk of her car. She's coming with us. Oh yeah, she did that breath detector test on the walkie-talkie. She's drunk. Whoa, boy, I tell you. She's freaking out on reporters. Boy, I'm telling y'all, man, the left, oh boy, the liberals, the left, oh man, they're shaking in their boots, y'all. Shaking out their shoes. Oh man, but hey, this is what y'all wanted. This what we and then they say it was hidden. Oh, it was hidden. No, y'all knew this all along. You know, and then you played it on MSNBC, you played it on CNN, you played it on the mainstream media, you played it. Woo! You can't make this up, y'all. And huge shout out to Jim Jordan. Oh man, I hope that J6 investigation, oh, I hope it goes through. I'm with it, y'all. Huge shout out to Jim Jordan, man. Then white poor Donald through the mud. White poor Donald through the mud. And we here to make sure we unwipe it. Yes, indeed. We're going to keep waking everybody up, showing you what they don't want to show you, calling it for what it is. And I encourage everybody to do their research, everybody to think for themselves. Not for the mainstream media, looking at the mainstream media, the fake news. You got to think for yourself, you know? And as you can see now, they're desperate, y'all. They are desperate. They're trying anything they can. They're trying to blame this and that, trying to, oh yeah, now you're seeing more people now talking about Project 2025, and they're wiping Donald all through the mud on it. But they come to find out Donald ain't endorsed none of that stuff yet, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. I'm telling you, these next couple of weeks, couple of days, these next 3 months, it's just going to be a more of a show. Desperate, you know? And now everybody's worried, oh, we need a new nominee. He needs to be replaced. And then he comes out and says, no, I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me. You're stuck with me. You got me in here. You got me taking all these gas station dick pills. You got me getting on stage off that Red Bull and Gatorade. That B12 shot y'all gave me in the butt. You know, we made me study all these questions for this debate. You know, I'm staying here. Democracy. Woo! Oh boy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm feeling good today. My blood pressure is up. My TCG levels, my sugar levels, everything is up, and I'm feeling good. Yeah. Did y'all see Nancy just freak out? I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, y'all. They are panicking, shaking out their shoes. Let's go and jump into it, y'all. I apologize for me just being all over the place. But this thing gets better and better every single day, man. Oh, man, breathe in this walkie-talkie. I'm telling you, I don't know who's more doped up. Her, Joe. They trying, poor Obama's on like his 5th, 8th term. Mike, what is going on? Poor fellow on his 4th term working hard. He don't know what to say. Poor fellow. Yeah. You know, and this Nancy Pelosi news, it gets, oh boy. You know, we, the people, are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I told y'all the truth will shine in the light for the good and for the bad. It's going to come out. What's ever done in the dark, it's going to come out, man. Now they got her live on camera admitting, you know, and shout out to her daughter. But it's all going to come out. And again, I hope that whole investigation goes through. Shout out to Jim Jordan, man. And we can't stop now, y'all. We have to keep speaking out. We have to keep going. And again, we know it's looking like a huge landslide come November. A huge landslide. And they're shaking out their shoes, panicking. And I'm here for it. They're throwing their hat, running into a wall, knocking stuff over. Mad, furious. Because it's coming. Yes, indeed. MAGA's coming, baby. MAGA's coming. Threat to our democracy. Woo!
Speaker created a furor when she seemed to soften her support of the president's re-election bid. And then after that comment, she lashed out at a reporter who asked her about it. Listen to this.
I want him to do whatever he decides to do. And that's the way it is. Whatever he decides, we go with.
Do you believe that him waiting so long to make this decision could harm the party?
I'm not going to make any comments in the hallway about the fate of our nation. Okay?
Are you concerned whether or not he can win in November?
I think he can win.
Do you believe he should run for re-election?
I'm not speaking English to you. I'm not going to be making any statements about it.
Am I speaking English to you? Boy, am I speaking English to you? Am I speaking English? Boy, I can't wait for this landslide come November. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I can't wait for Patriot. I know some of y'all already celebrating right now. Some of y'all laughing, giggling, celebrating, throwing parties, cracking open cold ones. Barbecue pit it got all kind of nice stuff. You seasoning your meat and everything right now. I already see it.
Any of that right now in the hallway.
Yes, we never talk about anything in the hallway. And when it comes, Jason, to Obama world, it looks like the pile-on is on. Here is longtime Obama advisor David Axelrod, former speechwriter John Favreau, and 2008 campaign manager David Plouffe.
I think very significant. Nancy Pelosi is a very deliberate person. She says what she wants to say. She never says what she doesn't want to say. She said that for a reason.
The president does respect Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all of these people around him that he's served with for years. I still believe that Joe Biden would make what I think would be a very courageous, honorable decision to say, I want to, finish out my job as president here in the next couple of months, but I want to pass the torch to the next generation.
It's kind of a DEFCON 1 moment. They're 3 years apart. They seemed about 30 years apart tonight. And I think that's going to be the thing that voters really wrestle with coming out of this.
And MSNBC anchor Joe Scarborough going right to the heart of it this morning. Listen to this.
What's going on behind the scenes is the Biden campaign and many Democratic officials do believe that Barack Obama is quietly working behind the scenes to orchestrate this.
So this goes back, Jason, to that moment at that big fundraiser in LA 3 weeks ago.
Dragged him off the stage, did he? Dragged him off the stage. Woo! Boy, I tell you, this is sad, y'all. It's sad. It's heartbreaking what we've seen, man. It's not even funny. Y'all stop laughing. It's not funny. Let me get serious. Let me get extra serious because I've been serious this whole video. This is elderly abuse, man. Who's running the country? These people need to be held accountable. This is sad, man. It's even sadder that I got to make videos like this. I know that y'all be cracking up laughing, but it's serious stuff, man. Look where we're at. We're a complete laughing stock. People are struggling. People are dying, man. People have died. I want to send my love and condolences. There are people dropping like flies right now, chasing the American dream. Businesses are shutting down. People are trying to make it to the mall, put food on the table. People working 3-4 jobs, 100 hours a week. Can't get a tax break. Criminals walking around smiling. They letting them out. Go do it again. Got to look at 15 different locations on the gas station app. What? Unbelievable, man. Work hard, can't afford nothing. Y'all should be fired up to go to that voting booth, man. Fired up to go to that voting booth. You know? And I'm with Trump, man. Let me know if you're with Trump. Comment down below. You know, get things turned around. Bring more peace over here, more respect, and more people can stop laughing. The best country in the world, man. And people are laughing at us. Best country in the world. We have no respect. Shouldn't even have wars to begin with.
Where Barack Obama grabbed Joe Biden by the hand, led him off stage, put his hand on his shoulder, then put his hand in his back. And a lot of people looked at it and said, why did Obama do that? And then all of this happens.
Well, he had to do it. The reality is that this is not a condition that came on in the last few weeks. And these are not, the Clooney op-ed and whatnot. These are not profiles in courage. They saw this up close and personal, and shame on them for allowing him to continue on in this state. They've known this for months, if not years, that this is a problem. I think they saw that State of the Union and said, wow, he can read a teleprompter. I think we'll be okay. But they all knew that he couldn't. And the idea that Joe Biden is going to make this decision, I mean, that's the question, is his cognitive capability to actually understand reality. That is at the heart of this issue. And why don't they allow the doctors and be candid about that? Where is Jill Biden and Hunter Biden? And shame on them. And the media.
Shame on them. Hands behind their back. Shame on them. Shame. Shame. Hands behind your back.
They never did their job. This has been an issue for years, and only on Fox would you actually see the stories and see it for yourself.
Well, according to a lot of reports we're hearing, both Hunter Biden and Jill Biden are the ones who are encouraging Joe to stay in. George Clooney's stunning high-profile call for Biden to step aside is just the start of Hollywood abandoning the president. Actors Rob Reiner and Michael Douglas also calling on Biden to drop out. Former senior advisor David Axelrod saying this.
Clooney, who just hosted a major fundraiser for the president a few weeks ago in California, said you can't win the battle against time. The Joe Biden I was with 3 weeks ago, the fundraiser was not the Joe Biden of 2010. He wasn't even the Joe Biden of 2020. He was the same man we all witnessed at the debate. That is devastating. That's devastating.
And then a new report says that Clooney actually told former President Obama before his op-ed was published about what he was going to write, and Obama reportedly had no objections. Critics say Clooney's call was too late, since he said that he had seen Biden's decline at the fundraiser that he hosted back in mid-June. A new op-ed headlined, quote, "There is nothing honest about George Clooney's Biden op-ed." Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy tore into the actor today. Listen here.
If all these people, Clooney, Chuck, whoever, everybody knew that this man is basically a vegetable, why would you ever let him do that debate unless you want to show the world that he's gone and get rid of him? So it's shameful. And the crazy part is, I think a lot of people, I said this in the rant, you could say, is Trump versus a head of lettuce? And people hate Trump so much, they may still vote for the head of lettuce.
So there's a lot to unpack here, Jason, but we got to do it quickly. It's why did they have the debate early? Was it to show that Biden was not competent? Why did George Clooney wait 3 weeks to do it? Has he ignited an implosion that's going to create a chain reaction? And is Obama really behind all of this?
Well, I think Barack Obama is still the leader of the party. He is the one. These people are not going out there writing op-eds, talking the way they're talking without the tacit approval of President Obama. He's the one that gave us Joe Biden. He's the one who said he was in the second in command. Now, I realize he got behind Hillary Clinton and pushed that, and she failed. But then when Joe Biden was there, I think he's known this is a problem for a long time. On shame of him for not dealing with this last year. And now these people want to bypass democracy. The saviors of democracy want to give all that up and allow some party elites to pick somebody else. And I don't think that's going to go over very well. You don't get a redo.
Well, we'll see, because they just...
You dug your hole. Like they say, you get on that horse, you about to ride that horse. You dug your hole. That's your hole. Woo! And it's going to be a landslide come no